So the third floor has become kind of a surprise guest area. We didn't expect it to be so popular, but it's become kind of like people's favorite place to stay. My vision was it would be sort of this green wonderland, like almost like a little enchanted forest. So I had Howard Christensen hand paint all of this sort of foliage and greenery along, what was the natural eaves of the roof up here, because we're in the attic. This is a sort of watch your head moment. But what I love to do with a small room, and this is one of our guest rooms, is just kind of cover it completely so that you're just enveloped in a print. And people think, oh, small room, small print. I think the opposite. I went with this large print of fabric from Venison. It's always one of my favorites. And I actually started there. It was one of the first prints I picked for this house. And I just kind of took it from there, did other Venison prints that went with it as bed coverings. Handmade by Julia out of Italy, did these custom sheets for us. Like everything to be kind of guest friendly. So underneath these beds, it's a small room, obviously. Underneath these beds are drawers where, guests can put their clothing. If they have extra, where their suitcases go, we had these suitcase stands custom made. Of course, there has to be a TV. I mean, people like to read in bed, but let's face it, you also want to be able to watch TV. In every guest room, I also always set up the custom luggage holders so it doesn't look messy. And then I like there just to be a little welcoming basket. I color code the candy. So these are our favorite sort of green gummies and green and white mints. A color coded candle because this room is green. Our Grey Gardens logo matchbooks. Our Grey Gardens logo pad of paper. And then it's just some simple directions for how things work with the Wi-Fi, TV, any questions who they can call, laminated, and it's here. Because there's nothing worse than getting into bed at night and just either your phone's not working because you're not on Wi-Fi or you don't know what to do with the TVs. I keep a hamper in the room too because when we have guests staying, I really like this to feel like a hotel, and I want them to know that their laundry can be done every day. I'm kind of crazy. Speaking of enveloping the room in one fabric and just kind of hugging you with it, we even did the shades for the windows in the same so that it's all sort of one thing. And I think that's what makes this small room with these kind of funny walls work.